Just look at that, that's our creamy apricot chicken. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. We're making apricot chicken. We're going to do a creamy apricot chicken. Now this has been massively requested, so we're going to make it. I'm going to make my version of it. Now what we're using is frozen apricots, okay? They're defrosted and we're going to blend them. We want a pulp. If you can buy a carton of pulp or anything like that, no worries. Or even, you know, a tin of apricots and blend them. You're going to be in the same situation as I am. I'm using bone-in chicken thighs and they've got skin on. We want to crisp up that skin, cook the chicken most of the way, take it out, make the sauce, put that back in, and we're ready to go. So come on, let's get on and do it. The jobs today: mince some garlic, chop some onion, season this, blend that, cook. Let's do it, come on. Now I'd imagine with this there's going to be enough water content in there, look, with these being frozen. So we're just going to give them a blend, and that means we're going to have a really nice pulp. One job down, there you go, we got some pulp. Right, we're going to season this and then we're going to actually put a little bit of flour on here. Okay, so we're going to salt and pepper. Don't go too crackers with the salt. I want some pepper on there. I'm using black pepper, look, as you can see. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do this side. A little bit of pepper on there, look. And a little bit of salt. Now this is where I make the mess as usual. We're going on there with some flour and we're going to turn it over and put flour on the other side. Just going to leave it about 5 minutes whilst we do the onion and garlic. And this is going to rehydrate the flour, or draw out the moisture of the chicken and rehydrate on the chicken, which is going to help crispy up a nice golden skin. Also, what you're going to get from this, cooking it the old-fashioned way like this, our sauce will thicken naturally with the flour. There you go. So we want some flour on there. Trap that seasoning in. And we just give this a good shake before it goes in the pan. Okay. So that's trapped our lovely seasoning on there. Job done. Little bit of garlic, the usual. Just give it a smashing, mince it over as big or as small as you like. Once you've whizzed it up like you want, just chuck it in somewhere to use. Okay, our onion. We want some slices of onion. You can slice it any which way you want. Done. Or you can do it this way. Right, that's the extent of our work. Done. Okay, for me, we want to get on with the chicken first, and then the chicken comes out and it's going to go back in again. So you want to grab a pan on there. Your pan, a little bit of oil, and we're going to give that chicken a little bit of browning. Now what we will do, we'll put the chicken in and we'll leave it for about 4 minutes each side, take it out. Now this can be made oven cooked as well, and you'd have the oven on at 180 and whack them in the oven. We're doing it pan fried. I like the pan fried chicken on this, it's easy to do. and the whole sauce comes together in one pan. Okay, a little shake in there. And what we do is just leave them alone in the pan. Just leave them in there. A good 4 minutes or so, 4 to 5 on there. Can we squash this lot in there? We can, that's a small one. Tremendous. Now, we're not trying to cook this as such. We want a crusty on there, okay? A nice browning on there. Flip it over, brown up this side. I'm just going to turn these in the pan so that the outsides that are up the side of the pan will come in just for a minute. And I'm sure this one is golden. So we'll just chuck that in there like that. Now, I've only had a couple of minutes, as you can see. So I'm going to flip them, and we might flip them back again. Oh, there's some lovely colour there. That's what we're talking about, look. Absolutely beautiful. Nice crispy, crusty crust there, but you know, that won't make any difference. That's going to go soft because we're going to cook with sauce, but we're still going to have that lovely golden skin on there. Okay, when you've done your job properly, you've had about 4 minutes each side, you've got this lovely golden chicken. Absolutely fabulous. Out it comes. Now we've got quite a lot of chicken fat going on in there, look. You decide whether it's too much. All we're going to do is cook some onions and some garlic. That could be a little spoonful too much. We're going to take some out. Now you've got to decide, you want that chicken bits in there. Everybody bleats on about its flavour, its flavour. It is if you're just going to leave it like that. But we're going to fry in here. This is going to blacken. And we're making a nice creamy sauce. I don't want that. That comes out. Okay? The choice is yours. Onions in there, come on. Tiny, tiny bit of salt, help draw out that moisture. Nice little steady one on this. Soften, not burn. Golden colour, not a problem. Just don't burn it. Okay, we got some softness going there, look. In there with your garlic. Nice and steady, about 30 seconds on this. Turn it all in. Add our apricot puree. Okay, job done. Just give it a little bring in. Apricot puree in there. Nice little stirring. Flame doesn't have to be too high for this. We're just going to give it about 5 minutes in there. We're going to go in there with a little bit of soy sauce. Apple cider vinegar. Now we've got to be careful, we don't want to make this too sour. Just stir that through. We will be adding sugar to this. Now it's a tablespoon of sugar in there. Or sugar to taste. You can use honey if you want. I don't like cooking with honey in here. I feel it gives a bitter underlying flavour and I don't like that. Curry powder of choice. Up to you. A mild one. I've got a little bit of onion powder. Half the amount. Garlic powder. A little bit of dried thyme, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Give that a mix in. It will all rehydrate in there, so don't worry about it. Now, there are many ways to make this recipe. You know, like I say, you can put it in the oven. If you make it a different way using different ingredients, leave a comment. Let us all know how you make apricot chicken. Add your evaporated milk. And we're going to stir all this in till it's all fully incorporated. And we'll put our chicken back in here, cook for about 25 minutes. There's a beautiful sauce forming there, look. So we got a couple of bubbles going on there, look. So what we're going to do is put our chicken back in there and we're going to simmer it for about 25 minutes. So in we go. I'm hoping that they don't all sink down with that lovely golden crust on there. There we go. 25 minutes. Okay, when you've had your 25 minutes, I just want to take this chicken out of here. This chicken's cooked, okay, but it's coming out. We're going to give this a good stir. I want to stir through some butter and make it a nice, rich sauce. And then we're going to serve it over rice. Okay, in there with just a little bit of butter. Stir it through. Serve it up. Oh yeah, let's give it that richness in there. Let's get it served, come on. Bit of rice. Some of that apricot sauce. Oh yeah. On there. Just look at that, that's our creamy apricot chicken. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Through there, look at our chicken. Oh, our chicken is so moist. Oh yeah, a little bit of sauce. Oh, that is delightful. Creaminess from the evaporated milk. It's got that fantastic sour kick in there, obviously from the soy sauce and the apple cider, which comes together with the apricot. It's delicious. It's a fantastic dish, easy to put on the table. That's my version of apricot chicken. There you go, a delicious tasting meal, apricot chicken. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Really easy to cook. Whether you cook it in the oven for 180 for whatever length of time to cook the chicken, or cook it pan fried like this, which is an easy way, we can all do that. There you go, fantastic meal. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Oh yeah. That is delicious.